We are live.
Are we okay?
Yeah.
We are live. Yes.
Yeah. We can walk through. Yeah.
Okay, so welcome everybody to TARO channel, and we are on live today. Yay, exciting. And here with me is Sasaki-san. He is the CEO of this brand new wonderful establishment, ROKA. 今日はROKA、私たちを呼んでくださいました。ありがとうございます。まだ開店なさってないんですよね。They're yet to open. 本当の開店の日っていうのは
4月14日。
14th of April. So much to look forward to. もうブッキングの方はありますか? But you can already book your stay here now already. So let's go and take an exclusive look inside the room. So it's just ROKA here. This little curtain. Naoshima ROKA. And that's the sort of the emblem or the logo for ROKA. これがROKAのロゴですかね。このロゴっていうのはどういうふうなイメージですか、テーマ。
これはね、いろりをイメージ。
So this would be sort of the Japanese traditional sort of barbecue grill, if you will. And we will see the real one in a little bit. So Sasaki-san is coming right back. He's lowering the music for the room. So we have copyright issues. So we got a little advanced tour, actually, and it's a wonderful, wonderful place. And because it's not open to the public just yet, we get to really have a wonderful walkthrough and have a lot of information. So when he returns, he will give us a little description of why ROKA is named ROKA. では、ROKA という私の名前の語源とか教えてください。
はい。ROKAはレストラン、ベンとカフェもやってあるんですけれども、ロが、円という字なんですが、いろりのロです。で、かが、かともやって霞のことなんですけど、霧とか霞が、この朝になると、上の方からずっとこの上に池があって、ここからずっとこう朝霞がスーッとこう2本降りてくるんですよ。その霞の印象がすごく朝来た時印象的だったんで、霞っていう字を伝えたくて、で真ん中にいろりを組んで、ロがあって、霞があって、ロカなんですが、
Okay, so the name, as you see on the wall, over here is N, and over there, it's in two parts, and Moya. So N, the restaurant N, it stands for, the character is rokaka, side, and ka is character also for the fireplace that we were referring to before, the barbecue fireplace. And the name ROKA, it comes from irori, that's the Japanese word, and that's the fireplace word. And so that together became the word ROKA, because ROKA, the ka side, also means mist, or it also means fog. So apparently there is a little body of water up on the hill, and I guess it's a pond, and there's this mist, two lines of mist that come through here in the morning. And so he was very touched by that and got the name ROKA. で、あちらの方がいろりの方ですね。So the ROKA irori. So the fireplace over there, which is also sort of a barbecue grill, and it's an actual one that you can use. And probably a little bit later in the evening, we will go sit around it, and it's supposed to be a place for people to gather.
ここは、レストラン円なんですけれども、この円の特徴は、カウンターで寿司のコースが食べられるっていう。寿司のコースとこっちは懐石のコースを食べられるんですけども、寿司コースと懐石コースの2種類のコースがあって、両方とも寿司コースのビーガン、懐石料理のビーガン、2種類のビーガン。
Very interesting. So, N, here we are. And as you can see, this is the sushi counter. And over here at the table, you can enjoy kaiseki meals as well. What makes it very interesting is you can have it both, and also vegan as well. So you can have your traditional sushi and kaiseki, or you can have a choice of complete vegan. So that's probably wonderful news. あとはアクリルを
そうですね。この旅館の特徴として、若手現代アート作家の作品に出会える場所っていうのがコンセプトになってまして、あそこにあるのは、長尾浩平さんの作品だったりするんですけども、長尾さんは、若手なのかどうかちょっとわからないんですが、とても今、有名な
So the concept here, as you can see with the art on the walls, is to feature young and modern artists. And they're throughout this property, and that's something that makes it a very special place. For example, the artist here, whose name is Kohei Nawa, it's a bit questionable, he's saying, as to whether he is all that young or up and coming anymore, because he's getting quickly very established. But it's just as an example, that's the type of artist that we like to support.
また、ですね、ここのカウンターはちょっと素材にもこだわっていまして、ここの、カウンターもこの壁の全部和紙を使っています。
And so another thing you probably want to pay attention to is the material that we use here and the textile. We use washi here, Japanese traditional paper. And I just asked him about the material used for wood here. And all this wood is a very conscious choice. It's wood all from Japan. So the work here is by Shohei Yamamoto. So this again is another contemporary artist. And this art will change from time to time. They've been here for sure. So art will probably keep changing every 6 months to a year. So the art you see at the very end of this room is Ryokan. So I asked him about the general style, if he was to describe it, how he would call it. And he said, I would call it wa, also blend of Zen. And also another thing to keep in mind, of course, is sort of minimalist concept. Just cutting away everything that is not necessary. And this is something that we have reached. I'm just gonna remember. I just have some ones on the bottom. Oh, there's shampoo.
シャンプーは100% オーガニック。
100% organic.
こっちがね、カーリーヘア用の。
Oh, when it's for curly hair.
こっちが黒い髪の。
Okay, this is for dark hair.
で、こっちはボディシャンプーに使える。
Okay, this you can also use to wash your body.
これは黒いかな。
Dark hair. Interesting. Okay, so I guess we will continue on to the rooms. Oh,
そうですね。はい。この建設に関わって。
Just asking about the flowers in Japan, people send bouquets and flowers to openings, and so that's what all those orchids and beautiful. So this is the sort of fireplace slash, it could be used traditionally in Japan, we use it as barbecue grill. Concept は
はい。ここでみんながこう集まって、食事の後にここでお茶を振る舞うんですけれども、お茶を飲みながらいろんな国の人が来て、ここでいろんな人同士が、いろんな国の人同士が話をして、なんか旅の思い出を作ってくれたりとか、友達を作ってくれたらいいなという思いを作りました。
はい。So this is an area that's reserved for people after dinner to have tea. So Sasaki-san himself would make some tea for us after dinner tonight as well, I think. And it's a gathering space for all people from all walks of life from different countries who want to make new friends and also make new memories. So we created a place like this. コスチュームお洋服いつもこういうふうなお洋服を着ていらっしゃるんですか。
そうですね。制服。
ああ、そうなんですか。そうですね。先が全部宿泊のお部屋。So these are all guest rooms here on over. はい。So there are 11 rooms in total. Well, do we want to look at this one first or the guest room? Yes. So we will show you one of the more, what type of room is this? Premium suite. And this is Hiroki-san, Hiroki Fukunaga-san. He's the representative CEO of Ryokan Collection. And he's with this ROKA is part of the consortium. So you may be familiar with Hiroki-san or Fukunaga-san from Ryokan Collection and also from attending ILTM as he's representing ILTM in Japan.
Hello, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, so the important thing is where's your key? The key system here is really amazing because it's sort of like Japan meets the West, all the modern. Oh, which I still can't open. Oh, sorry. Okay, so it's just like any, Western. This is done by an artist named Shigeta, And these art pieces differ from room to room. これは花瓶なんですかね。
そうです、花瓶です。
This is the premium suite that we're looking at here. でまあ、すごく高めの匂いがして、すごい綺麗な匂いなんですけれども。So this room, my first impression, it smells like tatami mat, very bamboo-ish and very beautiful smell. で、お部屋、まあ、これベッド、布団。
これ布団なんですけど、すごく分厚い布団の敷布団を使ってますので、まあ、まるでベッドみたいな。外国の方が来ても寝やすいよ。
So
I'm just going to connect
Yes.
to the Wi-Fi.
Of course.
I think it's really like glitching a little bit, so we're just going to connect to Wi-Fi here. Let's try the room Wi-Fi.
今ちょっと Wi-Fi のなんかつながりに的なところを変えているところです。
あ、なるほど。うん。
Yeah.
We're having just a bit of technical issue.
Yeah.
Is he looking for something?
Wi-Fi password.
Oh, which is
No, not to here. Only the room.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, yeah.
お部屋の方別の Wi-Fi のHere we are going to 大丈夫みたいです。We're back. And it's a sort of a futon. So I think, his understanding is for foreigners that are coming to Japan, it might be a bit of a pain to have to take out the futon. They have to wait during that time, and they're not really used to me sleeping on the floor. Okay, so it's kind of a those foam bedding on the top, and bottom is like a bed. So it seems like it will be very comfortable. It's not your foot on.
けど、各部屋に全て違うアートがあって、これが買えます。
Ah, right. And this again is the same artist that we saw in the living room, basically the other bar that we walked by, Yoshinagawa. And this again, art in your room, it's for purchase if you like. And so after several months, I think up to 3 months or so, you can auction to actually purchase the piece if you like.
この作品は、この旅館、ロカのために特別に描いてもらった、作品で、和歌になぞらえて、昔の日本の和歌になぞらえて、それを題名にして1個ずつ、12の和歌に。
I see. So this was drawn particularly for ROKA, and the pieces are sort of based off of what would be short verse songs or poems, it would be. And so that's what this that it represents. And again, all these paintings are in different rooms. And so this is the, I guess, living room. まあここがリビングルームですね。So this would be your living room, living space. And こちらの方が洗面台。Okay, so this is your sink and all. And I guess the restroom is over there. And we are looking at now, oh, this is wonderful for 2 people. And now here is the wonderful, wonderful bath. So this bath space is actually sort of inside outside space that's connected to your room. 素晴らしいですね、これは。まあ、素敵な匂いです。で、シャワーもちゃんとあるんですね。And the shower is there as well for those of you who prefer showers in the mornings. Hinoki. So the wood is called hinoki wood, and so just standing here has this beautiful smell. And まあここは皆さんのお部屋の中に、はい、デザイン上お風呂があるっていうのは、まあどういう？
そうですね。やっぱりこうお風呂に入ってゆっくりしてもらう。まあアートを見て歩いて疲れてくると思うので、お風呂に入ってゆっくりしてもらう。お風呂を楽しんでもらう部屋にしたかった。
We really wanted to create a space where after a long day walking around on this island and checking out all these art pieces, that you have a place to come back to. It's your little haven, and bath is sort of another central point of your journey and the room.
それでね、お風呂はこれ直島なんで温泉ではないんですけれども、僕の実家のある水の温泉から濃縮した温泉水を持ってきていて、それを入れると温泉になると。
そうなんですか。
はい、入浴剤です。
So Sasaki-san, he's originally from this area. Yunago is the
Yunogo.
Yunogo. Okay, Yunogo. And this is water from actually Yunogo. There's some bath salts that he adds to replicate the bath from his area, the water from his area. で、ここが今度は外に、まあ、電気入れてるとこ開けて、
そうです。
それを楽しむ。
そうですね。これ全部開けて。
So the idea is you can open up this window and it's outside. There's a nice breeze coming through. And at the moment, this is April. I think in time there's going to be more sort of greenery that we would be seeing outside because they're just opening now. まあこの外の緑なんですけれども、先ほどちょっとお話いただきましたね。これからもっといろいろ。
そうですね。今もうまだ山を削ったばっかりのところで、木を植えただけなんで、こんなちっちゃい木があそこでポチポチポチポチポチと多分2年ぐらいすれば いい庭になってくるんじゃないかなっていうふうに庭師の人も言ってます。
That our effort is at the moment we had to cut down the side of the mountain to create this property, and we're looking at this, of course, long term. In about 2 years, we're expecting these little stubbles that you're seeing over there to become more fuller grown trees. Okay, so on that note, we will be moving over to see the biggest suite that they have. 見せていただいた。あ、ごめんなさい。何かご紹介ありますか？
これね、奈良の杉の木なんですけど、こういう形で。
So this is the actual tree.
はい。
And it's actually this way. And it was shaped to make them into tables. この黒いのはどういうふうにしてるんですか？
これは漆を塗ってるんです。黒漆を塗っていて、はい。
It's black lacquer that's painted over it.
200年ぐらい前の木らしい。
Wow, I've been told that it's about 200 years old, this wood. で、この部屋は、そしてお二人、これもう二人。
そうですね。2人ともう一つ友達してるんで、3人まで。
こちらベッドじゃない。
これは、そうか。
So this room is really for 2 people, and if you like, they can have up to maximum 3, and another extra person can have a phone and lay here. I personally thought this place was fantastic because I have a pretty big suitcase, and there's enough space really for one comfortably and another smaller one. So this travel in Japan, come to realize it's kind of a rarity. Really breezy, beautiful day. We've been walking around all day and realized that sakura is a little bit blossoms a little bit later here, and so we were very lucky to enjoy the sakura. Okay, so we're going to go onwards to that red flower over there is really beautiful on the side. First, I kept actually showing off this property in the evening too, showing the lights. It's beautiful. Okay, so this is called the ROKA suite. So all the rooms, you can see the number or the type of room here. So there's only one of this type of room. The room is much larger. 先ほどの部屋の倍ぐらいですね。So double the size of the other room that you saw. こちらはまあ今は一つですけど、So again, Proton, right now at the moment there's only one there, but usually could host 2 people. And I think the sliding door, you could close the room. ここ今外してあるんですよね。
はい、今日一人しか泊まらない。
わかりました。Because there's only one person today, they don't have the sliding doors. They just got rid of it. But there's usually sliding doors for privacy. で、もちろんこういう部屋ってインターネットが、あと
テレビはね、ない。これはね、今日、このパーティーをする。
So I said, there's no TV, but it looks like you have a movie machine. But he said, no, this is special purpose because we're having an event after this. So it's kind of good news that there's no TV here. テレビないっていうのはいいことですね。そうですね。場所と空間を満喫してもらう。で、このテーブルはいつもここにあるんですか？ And this table is always here, so it's ready if you want to. まあ、これダイニングもすること可能
外のお客さんで一緒にパーティーしたりとか、そこでシェフを呼んで料理してもらったりすることになります。
So the ideal way to use the space is, of course, that host your special events. Also, invite other guests from other properties and have a chef here and to prepare food. でここにキッチンがあったのがあるんですけど、そうですね。So all the conveniences here to host a party. And so again, when you walk this way, there is a bath over here. Okay. Ah, なかなか楽しみですね、これから。
はい。
はい。So a lot to look forward to. As Japan reaches different seasons. Okay, so we walk back. Should we stop at once and then, or are we walking back? Okay, so this is the room walkthrough, and now we'll be walking back to the initial area for with food and dining space, and we will continue with an interview now with Sasaki-san in a bit. So we'll be back in about 3 minutes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for continuing to watch our segment, live segment. And here we are in ROKA and with CEO Sasaki-san with us. And we just did the walkthrough. And now in this part, I'd like to ask him a little bit more about his inspirations and ideas behind ROKA itself. まあ、ということで、いろいろロカについてもう少し、教えていただきたいんですけれども。
ちょっと待って、sorry.
はい、it's
Maybe
okay.
we cannot. Okay, okay. How about now?
じゃあ、見ますね。
Okay, okay, we're good. We can hear, everyone can hear.
Okay, great. All right.
So maybe we'll start. Yeah, if you can introduce again.
Okay, yes. So those of you just joining now, 今ちょっと技術的な問題があって、今から録音してるんです、見せてるんですけども。So we just did a walkthrough of ROKA. Has been wonderful looking at the rooms and all the food F&B outlets and the wonderful art. And now I'm sitting here with Sasaki-san, CEO of ROKA. And it's now time for an interview. And I'd like to ask him some more questions that has to do with them. ではまずは、自己紹介からよろしいですか。
はい。佐々木慎太郎と言います。
My name is Sasaki Shintaro, Shintaro Sasaki. で、こちらの方がホテルとしては一番初めのホテルですか？
ホテル、まあ旅館なんですけど、4つ目の旅館になります。4つ目の旅館、まあ2つはちっちゃい古民家を改装した宿泊施設なんですけども、これぐらいの大きさの旅館としてはまあ2つ目です。はい。
So this is actually our fourth ryokan. To be exact, the two other ones are a bit smaller. So basically, they're converted Japanese traditional inns converted into sort of in ryokans. で、こちらの方が、旅館としては2軒目ということで、もう一つの旅館どちらにあるんですか？
岡山県湯の郷温泉。湯の郷。
So the other one, our first one, ryokan, is located in Okayama Prefecture in a location called Yunogo, which we know from earlier that that's where he's from. Go出身なんですよね。
そうですね。湯の郷で僕は生まれました。
That's where he was born. で、そこからどうしてここ？
湯の郷で働いてる人がいたんですけど、その人が、まあ、直島出身の人で、その人に誘われて。
そうなんですか。So I met this gentleman in Yunogo who actually happened to be from Naoshima. And that's how we ended up here in a nutshell. で、その方は
その人は、大工さんだったんですけど、うちの旅館の隣で家を建てて、で、その家を建ててる、まあ、工事中にいつもうちのスタッフが行ったり来たりしてるじゃないですか。その時にうちのスタッフがなんかこういつも挨拶をしてたっていうことで、なんかお前の会社のスタッフってみんないい子だねっていう話から始まって、うち直島でおじさんいるから、直島で旅館やったら儲かるから、お前紹介してやるからみたいなところから話が始まって、って思ったんですけど。
Okay, so a few years ago, he met this gentleman who was a carpenter. And he said, you know what, you're such a great guy. You're building this place right next to where he was. I said, you guys seem like really cool guys, really laid back, great guys. And, you know, I have an offer. You guys really ought to build somewhere in Naoshima. I know you'll make a ton of money. And so that's how it all began. で、それが何年ぐらい前でしたか？
それがもう3、4年前ですね。
And that was 3 or 4 years ago. この場所はどうやって見つけたんですか？
その人がまあ紹介してくれた、直島の建設会社の人が、まあ、なんかね、一月に2人ぐらい直島に旅館したいっていう人が来るらしいんですよ。でも大抵よく来るよね、そういう人みたいな感じらしいんですけど、たまたまその建設会社のそこにいた奥さんの友達が僕らが行った時に、来週、寄付の里に行くよと、湯の郷に行くよっていう人だったらしくて、であの人の旅館、私たち来週行くよって言って、行ったら、すげえ良かったから、あの人たちだったら来てもいいんじゃないかっていう話になって、そしてその人たちが、じゃあやりましょうみたいな感じになって、で、一緒に土地を探してくれた。
そうなんですか。やっぱりそういう、こう、幸運というか、奇遇なものを重なって、やっぱりここで解決するっていうことですね。Very interesting story because, as you know, Naoshima is so popular. There's like 3 or 4 people a month who's looking around to find and start a new ryokan here. But just luck has it, he said, that carpenter's wife's friend or someone, he said, you know, you seem all like really dedicated guys and you know, we're going to give you a chance and start looking for a property together. And so that's how everything actually materialized, which in a lot of cases it doesn't go that far. じゃあ、ロカのストーリーを少し教えてください。
ロカのストーリー。
まあ、インスピレーションであったり、最初、ロとカの言葉のね、いろいろ教えていただいたんですけれども。
そうですね、この土地がいいよねっていう話をしてたときに、その湯の郷の、その大工さんと一緒にその土地を見に来たんですけど、朝方一人で散歩してたら、こう上からこう2つの湯の郷にずっとこう前がすごいなんか気持ちいい場所だなと思って、で、ここはまあ霧が降りてくるから、もやが降りてくるから、まあ、霞っていうのを使いたいと思って、最初はなんか霞であるなんとかみたいな、そんなことを考えてたんですけど、真ん中にいろりができるっていうことになって、で、ロっていうのがあって、ロッカ
So it's very interesting because I really feel from him the, you know, sort of synergy of coincidences that's happened to make things come to life. And he said again that because they had that other property in Unoko, and other people had to recognize what a great job that they've done and how easygoing and they're people-based, you know. And again, I think it's all about contacts and connections. So when he came here, took a look at this place, one of the things that he noticed was we were talking about earlier that there's this mist that comes down from the body of water up there. And that really struck him. And he really wanted to utilize that concept because it's something that, you know, those of you who are guests staying here can also and will experience during your stay. So that's where that word came from. So that kasumi or mist is probably one of the key words. And then place that brings people together. That's what the fireplace is all about. So it's a combination of those things that really is deep in his heart in building this place. 湯の郷の方なんですけども、そちらの方もこういうふうにお風呂がベースなんですか？
湯の郷はまあ温泉の町なんで、お風呂。
So his reference to Yunogo, where they opened the first ryokan, Yunogo has natural onsen, bath water and hot springs. So actually, it was sort of a concept of having a bath here was something that was quite natural for him. では、直島というと、もう本当に今皆さん、アートアイランドっていうふうにすごい思い浮かべることがすごく多いと思うんですけれども、これ自体のそのブランドを取り入れてるというか、このコンセプトは、こちらのアートに取り入れられてると思うんですけれども、他にこれからどういうふうになっていくんでしょうか？
これからですか。ですね、やっぱり若手現代アート、ベネッセさんは本当に世界でトップなアーティストさんの作品がリアルにすごく豪華に飾ってあるんですけども、僕ら当然そんなことできないので、そんなことできないからっていうわけではないんですけども、若手の現代アートの作家が世界中からこうそのアートを見に来たときに、若手の現代作家のアーティスト作品も見てもらえるっていうことが大事なんじゃないかなと思っていて、で、若手現代アート作家の人ってあんまりこう日本でその出会って話してっていうよりは個別でこう作品を作ってるんですけども、ここでそういう集まりができたりとか、人間関係が生まれたりするといいなって。
そうですか。So, as some of you may know, Venice has a wonderful luxurious property here, and it's sort of like a museum. And as Sasaki-san is saying, they carry top-notch artists, global top individuals, artists from around the world. There's no way we can really compete with them. But having said that, we can really support young and upcoming artists, and that's really our niche. But more than just being a niche, we really would like to make it a gathering space, like with the fireplace, place for these young and upcoming artists to come and mingle with one another, exchange ideas. That's the kind of thing that we are hoping that would happen here in ROKA in times to come. 素晴らしいと思います。私、先ほどどなたかに、運転手の方に、直島の語源は素直な方たちが多いかなって聞いたんですけど、本当ですか？
直島ね、でもね、すごいいい人ばっかりで、びっくりした。
So my question to him was, I heard just earlier today that Naoshima, that Nao comes from Sunao, which means good-natured people. Do you agree? Do you find people here to be good-natured and nice people? Because, yeah, amazingly. And I too, coming down the street, walking to this place, there's a bunch of people saying, like just talking to you, and I think the villagers are really wonderful people. 本当に私もそう思いました。他に、これから先にいろいろこういうことをやっていきたいとか、アーティスト系の方たちと一緒に、皆さんがインスピレーションを分けるの場所にしたいということもありましたけど、例えばこういうのって何か作られてるこちらで。
そうですね、これ薬種なんですけれども、100種類ぐらいの薬種を作っていて、その薬種と、薬種を使ったカクテルっていうんですかね、ミクスチャードリンクみたいなものを作って、健康になるということをやっぱり旅館なんで売りにしていきたいなと。わか
りました。So yes, indeed, this is the kind of thing that we want to work on as well. We have over about 100 different types of herb, alcohol or sake type of things that now they could be blended to make cocktails. And actually, you can see from the top, this one says 28, this one says 88. 番号打ってありますよね。こういうふうな感じで、I guess herb liquor is what it is. 薬酒. So, if you're visiting here next time, you can try something like that. はい、わかりました。では、 他に皆さんにメッセージが何かありますか？見てらっしゃる方たちに。
そうですね。料理がとっても美味しいと思います。僕もお寿司握るんで、はい。
そうなんですか？
ぜひ、お寿司。
That I have to say, one of her great sales point is the food. It's really delicious. And I, for one, will be making sushi myself, which I didn't know. And so please come by and drop in anytime and join us. わかりました。どうも今日本当ありがとうございました。はい。で、ちょっと一緒にヨカンコレクションの福永さんの方からもメッセージをいただけるかななんて思ってるんですけれども、よろしいですか？時間大丈夫ですよ。はい。すいません。ありがとうございました。
はい。ありがとうございます。
And so now we're joined with Hiroki-san from the Yokan collection. So I think this is a wonderful new addition.
Yes.
Sir, do you want to take this?
Okay. Hi.
And this is your newest addition. All right. Yeah.
That's right.
And so are you expecting a lot of foreign visitors to this property?
Sure. Naoshima has been very, very popular among the people from all over the world. It's not only just tourists, but also the others. So people are waiting. People are looking for some good artists on this island. But the always problem is that the lack of accommodations, that's where accommodation as well. So that this is something that the people have been waiting a long time. So people always wants to sing something somewhere naturally and somewhere peaceful and relaxing. So this is the absolutely ideal property products for those people coming from the
I
yeah.
see.
Pretty excited. Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. So when people come to this property, this is in what neighborhood?
Well, obviously that is Naoshima, a neighbor island is called other islands. So not only Naoshima, but also other islands like Injima, Shima, and Shotoshima. So these islands, so island hopping will be a great experience. Even if you stay in Naoshima for 3-4 days, we have a lot of things to do. There are so many activities everywhere on the islands, as you know. And the benefit is also providing great activities and museums. So yeah, we have a lot of number of the things to do here in Naoshima.
Great. And so to come to this location, you take the ferry?
Yes, yes. That's the only island. There's no airway. There's no planes. There's no airport. So they have to take a plane. They have to take the ferry.
Ferry.
But if you charter the cars in mainland or the Shikoku Islands, you can actually bring that car onto the ferry, and you can continue driving into the islands, just around the islands. So either cars and ferry.
Okay. So if you take the ferry, you arrive to which port?
There is 2 ports here on this island, Naoshima port and the Miyanora port. So Miyanora port is most popular port, where they have the ferry coming in from the Takamatsu or the mainland Okayama. That's called Kinno.
I see. So if people come in by ferry on foot, how would they get here? Can you get?
This, yeah, we have the transfer from the 2 ports. So whenever you arrive, just call us, or you can even book the inhabitants, so that the one of our will be in the port.
I see. So for those people who don't really know what Ryokan collection is as a consortium, how would you define it?
Well, we are the only one, the luxury Ryokan consortium, and tapping to the international market. So, well, we provided a lot of information to international medias. We have the 60,000 members living in the overseas. So that's, well, if you look at the website, we have 47 properties now. And the other properties go through the very strict criteria to make sure that all the property is the best of the best here in this country. So yeah, whenever you visit our website, whenever you find that property within our collections, that would be the best spot.
I see. So you mentioned about the criteria that you have.
Mhm.
What was the key criteria or the charm of ROKA that drew you in to sign them in?
Well, definitely that the owner just now. He owned the property and he owned Diana. That property is under the ROKA.
Oh, I see.
So we share that service level and the quality. I think it's the we didn't have to go through the criteria. So that's well, there's no question about it. So the ROKA should be a great property. It's one of the most beautiful and great quality of service.
Wonderful. Okay. And so I think there's a total of 10 rooms, 11 rooms?
11 rooms.
No, right, 11 rooms, okay. Of which one of them is a suite. And 2 rooms are premium suites?
2 rooms are premium suites, and rest, which is the 8 rooms, are the leading categories, which is called deluxe suite.
Deluxe suite. Okay. So I feel like there's so much to look forward to still here.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that I'm missing that you want to mention or?
No. I think it's pretty much covered. Thank you for interviewing us, and thank you for showing us around the property. We all want is that the Japanese government open at the border.
Absolutely.
That's all we want.
Right. Absolutely. This is true. Okay. So I just want to thank you.
Thank you.
I just wanted to thank Sasaki-san. Thank you so much for today, and for all you viewers who were patient enough through our technical issues to watch the whole thing. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
if
See you,
there's-
Naoshima.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.